In this video, let us now see how to download and install Git on Windows operating system. So now let us go ahead and try to download the Git and install the application. For that, open up your Google browser, type Git download, click downloads. So it will take you to the official website of Git, which is nothing but git-scm.com. So under that we have in downloads page. So on the right hand side you can see that something called download for Windows OS, so which is the latest source release. Click it and click the first hyperlink. Click here to download, which is nothing but available for Windows in x64 version. Let us wait for few minutes. Now it is complete. Let us go to the downloads folder and you can see that the application is there for 64-bit. Double click it, give yes, and yes, now it is available. So this is the first initial setup page, so where you agree to the license terms and conditions. So give next. And this is the default space C drive where your application will be installed. If you want to change, you can go browse and change the location. So I'm keeping as it is as in the C drive. So I'm going to give next. And you can check on the additional components if you want to select the components which should be installed. So I'm going to check on this additional icons and give next. And this is the folder where it will be created as Git. I'm going to keep as it is and click next. And here you have to choose the default editor used by Git. So you can change anything. So I'm going to give as maybe Notepad as a default Git editor and give next. And this is where you have to adjust the name of the initial branch. So where you want it, so that no, where this particular no, where what would you like Git to name as an initial branch. So you have two options, whether to decide by Git or you can choose the other option. So I'm going to choose as override the default branch name for the new repositories, and I'm going to give next. And this is something that adjusting your path environment, you can see that very well the second option, which is recommended Git from the command line and also from third-party software. So I'm going to keep as a default option, which is recommended, and give next. And here you need to choose the SSH, the security shell client. So would you like to Git to use? So what the secure shell client would Git use, whether it is use bundled open SSH or use external open SSH. I am going to use the default use bundled open SSH as a default option. So I'm going to go by that and click next. And here you need to choose the HTTPS transport backend. So I'm going to use the Open SSL library. So where the server certificates will be validated using the .crt file, and I'm going to give next. And here you need to configure the line ending conversation. So how the Git treat the line endings. So I'm going to go by the checkout window style. So the first option, I'm going to give next. And here you need to check on the configuring the terminal emulator to use with the Git bash. So I'm going to go by use min-tty, the default terminal for my SYS2, which is a default option for this terminal emulator. I'm going to go by the first option and give next. And after that you have to choose the default behavior of Git pull. So what it should exactly do by default. So I'm going to go by fast forward or merge. I'm going to go by the first option and give next. And here you need to choose the credential helper. So I'm going to go by Git credential manager, the default option, and give next. And here you need to configure the extra options, like which features would you like to enable for file system caching or enable symbolic links. I'm going to go by the first option, enable file system caching, and give install. So let us wait for a few minutes, it will get installed. Yes, now it is all done. you have completed the Git setup wizard and you can click finish. Okay, so now it is complete. You can close this and go to your start and type command prompt. Go here and under your command prompt type git, and now you can see that very well it is successfully installed, and this is the confirmation where you have successfully installed the Git application on your Windows operating system.